So this throttle sucks.
Why?
Well, thank you for asking. I have put around 1,000 kilometers on this bike, and after a couple rides I started feeling a delay in the throttle. This happened in all power modes and at any RPM range, which made this bike unpredictable every time I applied throttle.
I'm applying throttle, and there it goes.
So I started doing some research and stumbled upon this video by Sir Tamsalot?
Are you sure about that?
Alright, well, let's see how much different this... Holy shit!
And right after this moment I knew I had to get my ECU flashed. I went ahead and started by removing the screw located in the top right corner, followed by another screw on the bottom. This allowed me to pop off the panel by pushing it into a leftward motion. This plastic panel just comes off and you're granted full access to your ECU. I decided it might be a good idea to disconnect the battery, but I'm not sure if this is necessary. Go ahead, apply the pressure to the tap in the middle of the connector and you should be able to pull it out with no problems. For the connector on the right side, apply the pressure to the middle tab and pull the lever in the upward motion. And now your engine control unit is ready. All I had to do now is figure out what's the best place for this ECU to get sent to. I stumbled upon this website called Two Wheel Dyno Works. Not sponsored or affiliated with them in any way, I paid for everything myself out of my own pocket. I went ahead and asked them if this can fix the lag in the throttle, to which they kindly replied, yes, the throttle will feel completely different with our custom mapping. The whole bike will feel smoother, stronger, and run cooler through the entire RPM range. So I was like, aye.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Alright guys, it's been 5 weeks since I've ridden this bike. Obviously, shipping internationally during this time kinda sucks and customs take forever. But finally we got the ECU back and this is my first ride. So right away I can tell you the on-off throttle is much better. There's no delay. As I'm twisting the throttle, the bike just keeps going the way I want it to go. There's no hesitation in the throttle where there's like a dead spot. I'm applying a little bit of throttle and there it goes. And that's exactly what I was looking for. This bike is pretty powerful on its own already. So I wasn't really looking for a lot of power gains, although I'm pretty sure this tune gives about 28 horsepower to the MT-10, which is pretty nice. Also the bike is running much better now. When I started it up, it seems the RPMs are a little bit lower, but I'm not sure, but it seems a little bit quieter on startup, which is kind of nice because I live in a quiet neighborhood. Also, there's no more diesel pops. Yeah, this definitely makes a nice difference. Yeah, and there's no diesel pops anymore, which means this bike is running properly now.
At this point, the tune exceeded all of my expectations. Upon startup, the bike is quieter, and after it warms up, the RPMs are a bit lower. There's no more delay in the throttle, which was my biggest concern. Now the bike is very responsive and has much crisper behavior. And finally, the on-off throttle is also very much improved, but it wasn't terrible to start off with in the first place.
Alright, so since last time I couldn't really test out a lot of accelerations, during this day, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm gonna go ahead and apply about half throttle and see if there is a big difference there, which I don't think there will be, and then I'm gonna go full throttle, so about half throttle. Yeah, okay, so half throttle, there's honestly, like, I feel no difference from stock. Feels exactly the same. Now let's test out high RPM throttle response. As soon as I'm applying throttle, it goes right away. It didn't do that before. The throttle response is there, which is good. Make sure there's no one in that driveway and full acceleration. Alright, second gear and full throttle. But would I say that it's a huge difference? No, the throttle response is there, but when it comes to full acceleration, there's just like already so much horsepower that I feel like it's about the same, maybe a little bit more than it used to be, but it's nothing significant. Also, what I've noticed and what I was not expecting at all is how smooth the quickshifter became. Now, I'm pretty sure, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure none of the quickshifter settings were altered. It's the fueling, it's the air to fuel ratio that has been improved, which in the end improved the shift between each gear when I use the quickshifter. Even at low speeds, when I'm not giving it a lot of throttle, there's not a single jerk. It's really smooth. Before, like on low speeds, it would like jerk you forward and backwards a little bit. On high speeds, it was much better, but now low speeds and high speeds, the quickshifter is super smooth. And if you guys are wondering how I'm able to mount my GoPro onto any helmet, check out Right Tech Moto. We sell custom action camera mounts which mount on any helmet listed on our website. Yes, thank you. Don't you get in front of me. Oh, okay. Just gonna do this. Sorry, boys. Whoa. So smooth on and off the throttle now. It's so nice. Fifth gear. The power is still there. Awesome. Launch up the gears and so smooth. Honestly, the best, like the most awesome bike I have ever ridden. And to be honest, whatever the horsepower gains were, I don't even care. Because for me, how smooth the motorcycle is the most important thing in the motorcycle. It's just so much more enjoyable to ride. Second most thing that is enjoyable for me in the motorcycle is the brakes, which I'm probably going to be upgrading in the future. So if you guys have any suggestions on the best brake upgrades for this Yamaha MT-10, please comment below. So smooth. And let's give this thing full throttle. Onto the brakes. I kinda failed one of my shifts, but that's okay.
So in the end, in my personal opinion, the tune is definitely worth the money, especially if you live in the United States, since shipping is really fast and cheap. Personally, I couldn't really feel a big bump up in horsepower because the bike is already super fast and it's much harder to judge additional horsepower. I definitely didn't expect the quickshifter to become smoother, so it was a pleasant surprise. The bike just feels more responsive and is more pleasant to ride. I got exactly what I was looking out of the Flash and would recommend it. Also, remove the O2 sensors after your ECU has been flashed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check out Right Tech Moto if you're looking to purchase a custom camera mount for your helmet, as we do ship worldwide. Many other videos are coming out soon, and we will see you in the next one.
Don't be this guy or this guy. Be this guy. Yeah, boy. Don't waste a minute and get your motorcycle action camera mount today at ridetechmoto.com.